Hello. Hey, I just did a review of the Space Station K-7, and I found my original K-7. It's one of my Grail kits. If you don't know what a Grail kit is, it's pretty easy to figure out. It's well, one that you never had, or it's hard to find, and you want it. That's what I call it. So, this is the original Space Station K-7. If you can see right there, I'll try to... 1976 Paramount Pictures. Yeah. So this is a Grail kit. I finally acquired it one time, and when I was reviewing this Eaglemoss XL K-7, I thought I could swore I remember seeing these domes were like a crystal looking, and this is where I saw it on this Grail kit that I wanted so bad when I was a kid. This kit came out when I was 11 years old, and I wanted it so bad because I'd found Star Trek a few years before that, and no, I am not going to open this up and build it. I've got one of the newer models that I did in my comparison earlier of this K-7, but I had remarked in that video that I could have swore I remembered the domes being crystalline or something, and they're gold on this picture. Now, I don't know what's in the kit because excuse me, I'm not opening it up, but I can tell you what the other kit looks like, and why don't I just do that again? So here is the newer updated kit. Now, as you can see, I have to move Deep Space Nine over. As you can see, there were differences in box art, of course, from the newer kit. They got rid of the gold domes. I mean, they kept it retro, though. I went and got my micro machine too. Why not? And check it out. That's square too, right there. The micro machine is square, or square-ish. This model is square on the inside, if you'll notice right there. Now it's round on the edges, but look at the Eaglemoss. It's a barrel shape. Those two dudes are different. Interesting. And of course, on the cover art, it's squared off a little bit, even on this vintage one. So I don't know. But check out the micro machine. It's a lot different. Now, it could be in scale with the DS9 maybe. I love scale. I like to put some of my collectibles together that are in scale with each other, even if they're from different series, because I get an idea how big they are. So, I just wanted to do a follow-up on that because I'd said something about those domes. My memory, my memory's not perfect, but I did remember it. I thought it was on the TV show, and it wasn't. It was on the box art of the vintage one. And maybe I'll show some of my other Grail kits that I have. I got into collecting with models because when I was a kid. I loved to build them. It was therapy for me, and then I got to where I started to find my Grail kits that I wanted when I was a kid, and I've got some of those, and then you know, instead of building them, I collected some of them, and then you go from there to maybe getting other things like toys, and I started getting into toys because some toys were accurate. I mean, what I love about these collectibles is the design. I love the design, and you know, if they're pretty accurate, I'm not a what they call a rivet counter, but if they're pretty accurate, that's good enough for me. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe.